Hi everyone! Finally, I was able to figure out how to start streaming. This is a first of the series of working with me, studying with me, if I'm studying something. I am usually working with no music on, so you might hear my keyboard typing, you might hear any sounds on my computer, if there are any sounds playing, you might hear background noise, but that's about it. No music, so if you enjoy that vibe, please welcome. Comment section is on. I will be doing 25 minutes on and 5 minutes off, so pomodoro technique with 25-5 blocks, and we can get started. Setting up the timer. By the way, one last note. I'm in my new apartment. There's nothing here. I'm getting a bookshelf in about a couple of days, so hopefully it's not going to be as bare anymore. But I do have a desk already. So, okay, let's get to work. Okay, everyone. The first Pomodoro block is up, so I'm setting up a 5-minute timer for break. I'm gonna read some of your comments here in in the chat. Thank you so much for staying engaged. Okay, let's see. So some people are angry that I don't have any music playing. Quick explanation: I don't like music when I'm working. I don't tend to listen to music. Very rarely I do so. So this is explicitly a no music study and work stream. So if that's not your jam, feel free to find a stream where there's music playing. Some other people are enjoying the stream, so thank you so much. I hope you're staying productive. Someone has mentioned that they don't get the purpose of the stream. So this is literally just a work with me stream for accountability. I figured that if I stream myself, I will be more motivated to stay focused and work and hopefully provide value to you if you enjoy watching someone working or studying, so that you can feel more productive as well. So that's the purpose of this stream. So in this stream, outside of these 5-minute break periods, and we're already at 3.5 minutes left, I basically don't really talk outside of the 5-minute break. I just do my work. Okay, let's see. Some people are saying hello from Houston, Texas. Hello, Luis. Thank you for joining. Someone is writing their dissertation proposal. That's amazing. I hope you're staying focused and making some progress. Someone is also getting distracted by music while working. Okay, you get me. I get really distracted when I hear music playing because I'm an opera singer myself, so I feel like I get my portion of music when I sing. And when I listen to music while studying, I have an urge to kind of sing along and being focused on it, so I find it very distractive. Also, some people are wondering, what is Pomodoro? So Pomodoro is a productivity technique where you basically tell yourself that, hey, for this specific block of time, I'm going to be focused and will completely give my full attention to the task at hand and not get distracted. But then I know that after that block of time is done, I have a break coming up. So there is a variety of variations. There is a variety of different time proportions that you can use. The most popular one and kind of a good starter one is 25 minutes on and 5 minutes off. So we focus for 25 minutes and then we have a 5-minute break. So we have 2 minutes left of our break. Some people are wondering what I have been writing and what I have been doing and why am I not sharing my screen. So, okay, couple of thoughts. First of all, this is really the first time I'm streaming, so it took me about an hour to even figure out how to stream. I had to download a bunch of additional software, and so as a result, my stream is really basic. It's just me and my camera. There is no overlays, there is no fancy graphics, so I'm sorry for that. I will get better over time, I'm sure, like with anything. So that's one thing. Some other people think that I'm coding. I am not coding, and that's kind of a misconception that I think new subscribers, welcome to my channel, have about my channel that I definitely need to fix by fixing my banner and kind of fixing, my overall, I guess, content strategy and bringing you guys more on my personal journey. But I'm not coding right now. I haven't actually coded in some time. I'm not an engineer anymore. I've transitioned out of engineering about 2 years ago at this point. After an engineering role, I was a chief of staff working with vice president of engineering, and then I was working as a product manager. And now I have transitioned on my own entrepreneurial journey, and currently I'm just exploring a couple of ideas. I've ran a company that helped startups hire Eastern European engineers, but I've recently stepped away from that to focus on a few different startup ideas that I'm currently exploring. And because I'm in the exploration stage, I'm not really sharing anything yet because, as I said, I'm figuring out which exact direction I'm going in. So I'm just writing a couple of thoughts and proposals for myself, a couple of strategies and plans for how I'm gonna test out the hypotheses for these ideas. So that's what I'm writing right now. And outside of that, I have a couple of other, I guess, admin tasks that I want to work on today or tomorrow, where we're gonna host more of these streams, and our timer is almost up, but I'm gonna finish up my thoughts, which are like following up with some people, writing some emails. So that's kind of what I'm writing. Let me just respond to a couple of more of your questions. Yeah, people are asking, are you studying or working? I'm working. I guess like writing down thoughts, you can call it studying. But yeah, basically working primarily. Christopher is saying, never mind. Awesome. Show us how you do it. Okay, Gary really wants to see my screen. Okay, like what I'm writing right now, I just want to keep it private for now, but also I just haven't set up the software to share my screen. So as I've shared, my stream setup is pretty basic right now, but I'm sure I'll improve over time. I think when people are studying, it's kind of better to share your screen because there is nothing, confidential or private. But if I'm responding to emails, if I'm messaging people, if I'm doing that kind of work, I find it a little weird sharing my screen. So I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, cool. Some people are excited about the study work session. That's really cool. I'm very happy. This is the first time I'm doing it, and I'm glad to see your guys' encouragement because that's going to keep me motivated to do more of these. Oh, Gary really wants to see how fast I'm programming and whether it's in Java or in Python. Wow. So I'm not programming, first of all. And I think I've shared my thoughts on sharing my screen. Okay, well, I think we gotta get back to work, guys. This is the time to set up our next 25-minute block. I think we're gonna do one more and probably call this stream... I wanted to say call it quits, but we don't want to call it quits. We're going to end the stream in the next study block. So we're going to do 25 minutes on and then 5 minutes off. And I hope you guys are staying focused and productive with me. I'm actually finding this pretty useful. So I'm starting the 25-minute timer. And I love how you guys are interacting with each other in the comment stream. So this is really great. Okay, starting the 25 minutes. Let's get it, guys. Let's be productive. Okay, I'm on. No. Okay, everyone, the 25-minute block is over. For those of you who just joined us, we're doing 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off Pomodoro. And that's why I wasn't talking, because I was hoping that you guys, as well as I am, are deeply focused and working. I was able to take a peek at your comments while I got distracted during the 25-minute block. I see some people are asking, what am I working on? I'm just writing down some thoughts related to one of the hypotheses that I want to explore as an idea. And, someone's asking, if you have time to answer. Okay, yeah, clearly I do. What is your number one distraction, online or offline, and how do you overcome distractions? Honestly, social media. I find myself, like probably a lot of people, stuck scrolling Instagram feed or Twitter, or reading like stuff that, in no way is enhancing my life, and I could be doing other things while instead. And yeah, the only way to not get distracted is either delete social media or being aware of it, or just unsubscribe from all the crap that you get distracted with. So that's quite a distraction overall that I'm constantly trying to battle. I also, while I was doing this stream, and this is my first time doing a work/study with me session, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please give me feedback whether you want me to continue doing these sessions. I think it was pretty fun for me personally. I actually did something productive. I felt focused, and it's honestly always fun doing work with friends, and I feel like you guys have joined me here and hopefully were engaged and productive yourselves. So I'd love to do more of these if you're up for it. But one thing I thought about while I was doing the second block was that I felt like offended by all these dislikes. I got 5 dislikes, and 4 or 3 of them came within just the last 10 minutes. And I wonder if that was one person disliking, or there was multiple people. So if you guys did not like something about this session, I felt I'm usually pretty thick-skinned when it comes to negativity and negative comments generally. But because this was live and I wasn't doing anything but just for working, I was like, damn, who is disliking these? So give me some feedback if you didn't enjoy something, if I can improve, or maybe you were just, one of my haters and you were just kept pressing the dislike button, so that's okay if that's the case. Oh yeah, someone just disliked again. 6. Damn. Wow, you must really not like this stream, but that's okay, I'll keep doing them. Okay, how frequent would you do this, Luba? I'd like to join your session every time to boost my productivity. Ronaldo, I'm really happy you're enjoying this session. How often would I do these? I was thinking at least a couple of times a week. Yeah, something like that. But let me know, how often do you want me to do these? Gary really wants to see my screen. I think I've addressed that during the last break. I mean, my screen right now is literally just reading your guys' comments. So Gary, I hope you're happy seeing my screen finally after an hour trying to get me to show your screen. So here you are. Oh, one of the dislikes did disappear. Someone undisliked. Thank you. Oh, Luis was trolling with the dislike button. Okay, thank you. How's the tech life in LA? Honestly, it's pretty great. There is a really great tech community here that I'm getting to know more, but so far so good. So far I'm loving LA. I just moved to LA 3 weeks ago. I finally got a permanent place here in LA. So welcome to my so far bare apartment. I'm in the process of furnishing it, and hopefully the next time I'll do this study session, you guys will see a beautiful bookshelf here. This is my desk that I've set up myself a couple of days ago. I'm actually also thinking of streaming me putting the bookcase together, but that's pretty random, so I don't know if I should do that. But if you guys want to see me struggle with assembling furniture, I was thinking that, hey, that could be fun. So yeah, LA is pretty great so far. My neighborhood is very residential and quiet. There is lots of trees and flowers around, so I'm really loving it. The weather is fantastic. Yeah, it's great. Really, really great. Okay, let's see. How's the tech life? 7 times a week, yeah. Oh, okay, Gary's finally happy that I showed them my screen. So I'm happy, Gary, that I satisfied your desire to see it. Someone mentioned to me that they want to see this on Twitch. Hey, what do you guys think? Should I stream the same thing on Twitch? Because, I mean, if I could set up, which I know I can, streams go into 2 different social media platforms, and you think that would be cool, why not? I'm all for it. I've never streamed on Twitch, but that could be interesting. Okay, do you get stressed when coding? So, Karina, I no longer code. I moved away from software engineering a couple of years ago. That's how I started my journey into tech. But when I was coding, of course, there were times when I would get really stressed, especially if there was a bug or something that I just couldn't figure out how to make work. And honestly, that always happens with coding. You would have this fantastic plan and a very clear idea of how you would make something work, and then of course you would face a difficulty or two while coding up that solution. So absolutely, that would be very stressful. Haters are one who make us develop our own personality. That's true, I agree with that. Have you heard of been on BitCloud? Yes, BitCloud. I've set up a BitCloud account. You can find me as as Luba. I think I'm just Luba on BitCloud. Let me find it. Yeah, the BitCloud hype. I am a crypto believer, so any new platform that comes out, I try to check it out. I even did buy some BitCloud coins, and I have some creator coins of one of my friends. So I do think it's a cool platform. I'm just checking out what my profile on BitCloud is. As you can tell, I don't often post there. I'm Luba on BitCloud, so just LUBA. So if you want to check out my BitCloud, if you want to subscribe and follow me, that would be really fantastic. If you are on BitCloud, please do so, and thank you in advance. But I'm gonna continue reading the comments. Another question, if I recall one of your videos, that when you got into program during your Eng degree. Yes, I did use Code Academy or Codecademy when I started coding, and I loved it. I think it's a fantastic beginner coding program, platform. I'm feeling like from all the talking, my lips are getting slightly dry, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna moisturize them with this Glossier lip balm, which I love. But yeah, Code Academy is a fantastic platform for beginners. Highly recommend. Let's see what else. Someone was mentioning that they have a job interview tomorrow, so I wish you the best luck. Get good rest. Feel prepared. Feel confident. Confidence is key. I'm sure you're gonna crush it. Are you ready to work in Google? No, I don't really care for to work at Google, but yeah, Google is a great company. Would like to request you to do these at least 3 times a week. Okay, thank you, Ronaldo. Noted. Someone's requesting to do these sessions 3 times a week, so this could be fun. Thank you so much, Deborina, for wishing me luck with my LA place. I really appreciate it. I'm currently spending just every day checking out Facebook Marketplace or other furniture websites to find cool furniture gems that you sometimes are able to find when people resell. So I'm really excited to make this place fully furnished, make it feel like home, organize this room. This is my office. I have a 2-bedroom, so 1 bedroom is an actual bedroom and another one is my office. So I want to make it, cool, so that when I shoot videos, when I do these streams with you guys, there is like nice background and not just a white wall. And of course, like now it's getting dark, so the lighting is kind of weird. I have this light source standing here, so apologies for it being very dark. Well, let's see. I also realized that some people got accidentally banned in these comments. I think that's because my software was frozen and then just did some weird stuff. So if you are banned, my apologies. That was not intentional. Why did you move away from coding? I think there was a video about that I posted a couple of years ago. I basically always wanted to move to a more strategic role that would allow me to know how the company is being run, how to stretch my managerial skills, how to stretch my product skills. So my first role that I moved into was Chief of Staff, working with VP of Engineering, which was fantastic as it was a very versatile role, as Chief of Staff is in general. You're literally supporting a leader that you're working with in helping them out with everything that they're responsible for. So it's really cool. And then I moved into a product manager role. But coding is fantastic. Coding allowed me all the opportunities that I have right now, and it was a fantastic start. And I really wanted to start as a builder so that I can understand and was able to speak the technical lingo and help out wherever I can. But I actually always wanted to do something that was more business focused, more strategy focused, and more product focused. So as a result, when I felt like I kind of stretched my role as a software engineer, and to the extent that I wanted to be in it, and I decided to move on to pursuing what I originally wanted to pursue. Okay, let's see. Sick, if you had any tips, hit me up. Turned 10K into 100K. That's awesome. Wow, good job, Michael. How are you able to stay in the US? So I have a green card. I have a permanent residency, so that's why I'm able to stay in the US. I don't luckily any longer have to worry about visas and sticking to an employer, so I'm just so grateful to Airbnb for sponsoring my permanent residency, because now I don't have to worry about it, so thank God. 100K in BitCloud money. Damn, that's incredible. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, Gary is stuck on this idea that I'm coding on my screen. So I wasn't coding, Gary. So I don't know if there would be any use for you seeing my screen, but yeah, maybe next time. Yes, launching your own startup. So that's something that I'm working on right now. I'm basically exploring a few ideas, testing out hypotheses, and that's the plan. What scent is your candle? So this is a fantastic question. I just bought this candle a couple of days ago. It's limoncello. The unfortunate thing is that it doesn't smell very much. It has a very subtle scent, which makes me a little disappointed, because I was hoping it would have more of a scent, but oh well. It's a pretty candle nonetheless. I want to have this like candle vibe on my desk that I've just set up 2 days ago. Furnished tour of the apartment. Yes, I would love to do that if you guys are interested in it. Once the apartment is set up, if you're up for it, I do an apartment tour video. Okay. What extra business? What business? I love how Gary has so many questions. Gary, you're so curious. Someone's asking if I'm French. I'm originally from Belarus. Belarus is a country in Eastern Europe. I moved from Belarus almost 10 years ago. It's going to be 10 years in September. I can't believe it's been so long, but I first went to Canada to study at University of Waterloo, and that's why I have my engineering ring that I'm so proud of, for no specific reason, but I just love it. And then I moved to the US 5 years ago almost. Okay, well, I'm sorry if I did not answer all of the comments that you guys so gratefully, not gratefully, but I'm so grateful for you, interacting with me. And I feel like I'm feeling a little nervous on this live stream. My speaking is not as eloquent as I'd like it to be, so my apologies. I'll get better with time if we host more of these live streams and study sessions. But thank you so much, guys, for interacting with me on this chat. Thank you for joining this work/study session with no music, and moving forward, there probably will have no music. I did the things that I wanted to do. I finished the writing thing that I was writing. And yeah, thank you so much. Wait, Parker Miller has a good last question. Okay, let's see. Parker, do you see yourself raising capital later? Are you bootstrapping? Parker, fantastic idea. So when I left Airbnb, I started a company that was completely bootstrapped, and it was fine for the business that we were doing. It was mostly a services company, outsourcing/recruiting. It worked well, but I kind of am feeling like I want to move into raising capital direction. So for the idea that I'm exploring next, I think I would need to raise capital, and I honestly see it as kind of an exciting challenge and an exciting opportunity to see what it would look like. So that's kind of where my thinking lies. But I think that if you can bootstrap, and if it doesn't make sense for the idea and for the problem you're solving to raise capital, it's great to bootstrap, because then you have more ownership. You don't have, additional bosses that you have to report to. But then if you want to, create that scale, and if it does make sense to raise venture capital for the idea that you're working on, then go ahead and do that, because there is a lot of capital around, there is a lot of money and a lot of angels, there is a lot of funds to raise from if you can show that scale that VCs are looking for. So then that's great. So I think it's all about, what are you doing? What are you going to be doing with this money? What do you need the money for? Because outside of venture, if you do need cash, you can also take a loan. If you're working in research or educational space or like a bunch of other spaces, there is a lot of free grants, like free money from the government that you can use. You can raise like friends and family. So there's a lot of ways you can go about it. But yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. This was super fun. I'm sure we're gonna do this again. But for now, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night or afternoon or morning. Stay positive, stay optimistic, stay productive as well. Something that I'm trying to do, trying to get better at right now. But thank you so much for joining. This was super fun. I hope this was useful. Thank you. And bye for now. Okay, now I have to click this finish button on my Ecamm live streaming software. Thank you guys. Bye.